Hey there, everyone. It's Bill from Melbourne City Maintenance, and this weatherboard had its fair share of rotten weatherboards. You can see that a lot of the weatherboards are in a really bad way, and the ones on the left there have been completely removed to be replaced with brand new boards. We've already replaced the boards on top of the veranda that you can see they're brand new, and there's still a lot of boards to replace down below. We've got a lot of flaking paint. It's been about 15 years since this place was sorted. Underneath the veranda, it's pretty good. There's not much damage there, but above the veranda, everything almost had to go. We removed the architraves from the windows and replaced them with brand new ones. We sanded those windows. We sanded the remaining weatherboards. We filled all the gaps and cracks with appropriate fillers. We removed flaky paint. And after we've done that, we've applied 2 coats of exterior low sheen. We've filled all the gaps and cracks. We've punched all the nail holes. We hired a scaffold for the right side of the house, and we hired a boom for the front of the house. We got to the top, and we painted every single last bit of this house. We replaced the finials. The finials are those things that stick up at the top of the roof, at the peak of the roof, and we went and found some that was similar because it's very difficult to find the exact same ones, and we replaced them and made it look as original as we could. The rear of the house was in just as bad a shape, with rotten weatherboards all on the bottom right hand side, as well as the top of this veranda was completely rotten and had to be replaced. The top of the second level was also damaged and needed to be repaired, and here is a little bit of the afterwork that we did. Now you can see from a distance the top of the second level, how good it looks from far. It also looks good from close, but I couldn't get the angle because I'm not a champion photographer and videographer. But the place is starting to look really fresh. You'll notice underneath we painted the windows in the ColourBond color for the green, and then as we go around the back you can see that the house has got a lot of problems as well. On the veranda posts and rails there's a lot of rot, and there's a lot of rot on the weatherboards on this side of the house. The windows are currently brown, very yucky brown color. A lot of paint flaked off when we pressure washed the house and removed the flaky paint and all the dust and debris. And this area, although it looks bad, is actually in pretty good condition and had the least repairs. The fascia needed a fair level of sanding to remove flaky paint and reveal the bare fascia. And we just went about being really thorough in this space. We then attended to filling some of the rot with the appropriate filler, because not all weatherboards need to be replaced even though there's filler. These ones were replaced, but some other weatherboards which had holes in the middle of the board were just filled with the correct filler. It's a product that we mix on site and install, and then once it's done it can be sanded smooth. These rails were completely gone, so we removed those, replaced them with new, and made them safe again, because some of them weren't safe to lean on. And here's the end result of this side of the house. You can see the second level is now nice and neat and clean and beautifully painted, and so is the bottom level. The fascias have had 2 coats of paint, the eaves have had 2 coats of paint, and we can no longer see flaky paint or any timber protruding. The windows, which were brown, are now green, and they look really amazing. And the weatherboards have been completely painted over with an undercoat where the bare sections of timber were obvious, and then with 2 coats of exterior Hames low sheen. And look at the place now, it looks 100% complete. The good thing about the gutters is they were ColourBond from factory. They had been painted, so we just wiped them down with a damp cloth to make them look brand new. They didn't need any painting. And then we also painted the bottom beneath the weatherboards, which was brown. We painted that green as well. That section is called the plinth boards. And then we replaced all of those faulty or rotten handrails, so that now the place is very comfortable to lean on. You can put a drink on there, enjoy a drink under the deck. Look at this, it looks really good. Every section was painted. Look how ugly that brown door was before it got painted, and as you can see now we're coming to the brown door, which is now green. Looks amazing. fits really well with the particular backyard because it's so green and lush. And that's it. If you need any painting, call Bill, Melbourne City Maintenance, 0403 162 374.